I don't remember ever having a teacher who left school in the middle of the school year because of something.
Through the pain of broken teeth, Tom finds himself wrapped in love.
It's like 90 cards. These kids are incredible.
These precious notes from his students at Aurora Academy, a thoughtful way to help soften the blow.
I was hit by a car that did not stop to check if I was all right.
Riding home on February 28th, a Friday night, it was around 8:15.
Accident knocked me off my bike, knocked several of my teeth out, broke my nose, scraped my face, got a concussion.
Tom's partner, Adrienne, became worried when she hadn't heard from him.
8:23 is when he called me, and he was sobbing, so immediately I knew something was wrong. And so I just asked, "Are you okay?" And he said, "I've been hit by a car."
She rushed to him, then to the ER.
Luckily, we have Anschutz, the trauma hospital, just across the street on Colfax, and so I just drove him straight to the emergency room. And it was pretty tough, actually. They took him in immediately and wheeled him back. So for like 15 minutes, I was just sitting out there, like sobbing, hoping he was okay.
I had what's called a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is basically bleeding on the brain. Fortunately, it was very small. Could have been a lot worse.
This is 13th Avenue, just blocks from home. Tom was hit. Unfortunately, because of his injuries and the concussion, he can't quite be sure exactly where.
Which is kind of a blessing and a curse because I can't put any of it together, but I don't have to remember the trauma of being hit by the car, which is great because I feel like I would just be kind of replaying that over and over again.
All they know is it happened somewhere between Peoria and Tucson Street. It's unclear which direction the vehicle was traveling, and Aurora police don't have much to go on.
They did get footage from one neighbor directly across the street from their Ring doorbell that shows him walking the bike to some point. And obviously it's a very narrow range of footage. I actually haven't seen it yet.
It's a little banged up on the fender. The basket in the back is pretty loose now.
For Adrienne, the crash hits close to home in another way.
So I work for the Denver Streets Partnership, which is a nonprofit transportation advocacy group, basically trying to make it easier to get around Denver without driving. Obviously, one person hit him and one person left, and that's unexcusable. But this whole incident happens often. Like, people get hit or nearly hit often. Someone made a wonderful thing dangerous for us and scary for us.
While Tom heals and sorts through next steps and the financial hit, he's building up his courage to find his wheels again.
And I have seen so much joy in how he rides his bike.
Just finished my first ride on Olivier.
He's got his music on and he's like jamming out while he's riding. Not like obviously where there are cars, but he'll like kick his foot out like because he's dancing and so clearly having a blast.
I don't want this to define my cycling experience, but we'll have to see how I get on, in the next few weeks. It's going to be scary the first time I get back on the bike.
APD tells me the case has been handed over to the Traffic Investigations Unit, and they could definitely use your help. If you have any information, just reach out to Denver Metro Crime Stoppers. And if you'd like to help Tom in his recovery, the couple has a GoFundMe, which I've linked to in this story on denver7.com. Just scan this QR code to head there. Reporting in Denver, Jeff Anastasio, Denver 7.